we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We want justice, you say how? Eyes off our streets now! We want justice, you say how? Eyes off our streets now! We want justice, you say how? Eyes off our streets now! We want justice, you say how? Eyes off our streets now! Eyes off our streets now! We want justice, you say how? Eyes off our streets now! We want justice, you say how? Eyes off our streets now! 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 We want justice, you say how? Eyes off our streets now! We want justice, you say how? Eyes off our streets now! Eyes off our streets now! No justice, no peace! We want eyes off our streets! No justice, no peace! We want eyes off our streets! No justice, no peace! We want eyes off our streets! No justice, no peace! We want eyes off our streets! No justice, no peace! We want eyes off our streets! No justice, no peace! We want eyes off our streets! We said we want eyes off our streets! We want eyes off our streets! Make some noise! My name is Gabby. I'm part of the ICE Out of New York Coalition. I'm one of many organizers that brought together today's protest that called this action in response to the vicious ICE raid that happened yesterday in Chinatown, where several street vendors were brutalized and kidnapped. And many of us here mobilized to the site of the arrest. We mobilized to Federal Plaza thanks to a growing movement of organizations, rapid response networks, and conscious people who have come together to demand ICE out of New York and to keep our communities safe from ICE terror. And what we saw yesterday was that New Yorkers, everyday working people, refused to be bystanders when ICE was committing this act of violence. And they courageously came together to demand the release of these workers and to push ICE off our streets. We know that courage is contagious. And from LA to New York, every single place where the Trump administration has tried to sic these armed mass thugs on our communities, people have come out in huge numbers, people of all backgrounds, in defense of our rights. So I'm honored to introduce our first speaker, who's been a long-time defender of people's rights, of immigrant rights, Murad from the New York Immigration Coalition. Give it up!
We want justice, we want peace, we want ICE off our streets. We the proud president of the New York Immigration Coalition. Thank you all for being here tonight. This is our New York City. This is our New York. And we are all here to stand up for one another, to fight for one another, and to let every single person know, hands off our families, our friends, our communities, and hands off New York City. Yesterday on Canal Street from Church down to Lafayette, we witnessed the Department of Homeland Security federal agents wilding, mobbing the streets, attacking street vendors, and then attacking New Yorkers who were standing up for their neighbors. But this does not just fall on the Department of Homeland Security. For years, we have seen under this mayoral administration them attacking street vendors, them refusing to expand licensure, and then attacking and criminalizing street vendors simply for trying to make a living. And that is shameful. Brothers and sisters, the times are dark. They are incredibly dark. But in the darkest of nights is when we see the stars shining the brightest. And you all are those stars. And we need you all to continue to shine the light of injustice that we continue to see. Because this theatrics that the Trump administration conducted yesterday was only the first step. They came with their own media crews. They tipped off press. They were looking for us to escalate so they had an excuse to go further. And we said, not today. And we continued to protest and resist in a peaceful way. And they continued to escalate. But we know that they're looking for an excuse and we're not going to give them one. So, brothers and sisters, we are all needed in this moment. We need each and every one of you to not just organize yourselves. We need you to organize 5 more people. And we need you all to sign up. There's a collective of us working together to meet this moment. Sign up at handsoffnyc.com. Handsoffnyc.com. Sign up. Join the fight. We are all needed in this moment. If they come for one of us, they're coming for all of us. We are the many, they are the few. Remember that and continue to fight forward. Thank you.
Say it once, say it twice. We will not put up with ICE. We will not put up with ICE. Say it once and say it twice. Say it once and say it twice. We will not put up with ICE. We will not put up with ICE. ICE out of New York now. 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 Next up, I want to call up Muhammad from the Street Vendors Project.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here. I want to start with our chant before I get to the speech. So when I say vendor, you say power. Vendor, power. I can't hear you. And these guys will not hear us. Vendor, power. Vendor, power. Vendor, power. Immigrant, power. Immigrant, power. New York City, power. New York City, power. This is what New York City looks like. This is what democracy looks like. What we saw yesterday is nothing but what we expected from the Trump administration. But also New Yorkers didn't let our vendors down. New Yorkers stepped up. People walking, going back home, going to do their business, going about their day. They saw the militarized forces of ICE and federal agents, and they stepped up and said, no, that's not gonna happen. Not in our watch. I want to thank you all for everything. I want to thank all New Yorkers who did that. And I want to start by sharing first who I am and what I fight for. My name is Muhammad Atiyah. I am a proud immigrant from Egypt. You're not going to change that. I'm the managing director of the Street Vendor Project at the Urban Justice Center. And I want to start by saying we have lost hope in the federal government. We know what kind of racist, fascist regimes are governing right now, that are stepping on the laws, that are making fun of the Constitution, that are violating everyone's rights. It doesn't matter anymore what rights exist. It doesn't matter anymore what laws are in place. This federal agency is simply violating all of that. But what's really important to remember is what is happening here in the local level. Here we have a mayor, here we have a city government that is lacking action, that is not responding to what New Yorkers want. We have been in the fight for a street vendor reform for many, many years. More years than I can remember. And where are we right now? We're still sending the cops at the vendors. And they are claiming that the vendors are engaging in criminal activity. One of the vendors that were arrested yesterday and now is in ICE detention was selling phone cases. Is that a crime? Is that a crime? Selling phone cases to make a living and put food on the table is sending someone behind bars. Is sending them in detention centers, and we don't know what's going to happen to them next. This is the kind of regimes and systems that the vendors are dealing with. So I want to take this opportunity to call on the city government to do what's right, to pass the street vendor reform package, to make sure that our vendors are protected, to make sure that we don't point fingers at the federal government, while now in city council we can pass local laws that will provide these protections. Right now, street vendors are being treated as criminals. They have a target on their back. And what we saw yesterday, the crime of every New Yorker who stopped by the federal government is being a black person in Canal Street. That's the crime. They stop every person who happens to be a black person walking in Canal Street. They stopped United States citizens. They stopped vendors, they stopped immigrants, they stopped everyone, asking them for their IDs, in violation of all their constitutional rights. And what are we doing here in the city government? Nothing. The city council has been sitting on a package of bills and not moving them forward beyond the hearing. What are we waiting for? How many vendors are we waiting for them to be deported for the council to wake up and start doing something? We have a mayor who's blaming ICE and blaming the federal government for criminalizing the vendors, while he himself vetoed a legislation that would decriminalize street vending. In 3D. With that, I will leave you to it, and I want to give a big shout out to everyone who came here together, for you all who made it happen. One more chant, vendor! Vendor! Thank you all.
So when they come for street vendors, will you stand shoulder to shoulder with them and fight back?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, I want to call on Manolo from the People's Forum. Give it up for Manolo Santos.
Trump is kidnapping our neighbors. Trump is literally kidnapping everyday New Yorkers from our streets, detaining them in this hideous building, deporting them under the most violent and brutal conditions. But we, New Yorkers, have a message for Trump, and we have a message for ICE and for Homeland Security. We will not let this pass. We will not let Trump continue taking our brothers and sisters. We want to know, how is it possible that far-right, fascist, social media influencers can make a post one day and the next Homeland Security follows their instructions to kidnap our people? Is that what the US government calls the law now? But we see that what's happening now is not an isolated event. Trump has declared a war on everyone in this country. Trump has declared a war on black people. Trump has declared a war on immigrants, on women, on anyone who opposes their form of government. The question is, what do we do next? We have to fight back. We have to protest. We have to organize. We have to mobilize. But what comes next? I want to repeat. I want to heed the call of what our brothers and sisters are saying in San Francisco, what they're saying in Chicago, what they're saying in New Orleans. It's time to defend democracy for real. We need a general strike. We need to see the power of the people out in the streets telling the Trump administration, no more, ya basta, it's over. Democrats are not going to end the raids. A few elected officials by themselves are not going to end the raids. It's the power of the people coming together to fight back that's going to end the raids. So when we say fight back, it doesn't mean just come out to the next protest. It means we need to organize deep in our communities, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood. Because the only defense we have against the terror of the Trump administration is precisely the unity of our people in the streets. I am proud to be a New Yorker when I saw my fellow New Yorkers come out to protest yesterday. To be a New Yorker when I see all of you in the streets today. But I will be even prouder when we finally shut down this racist, vigilante, kidnapping government called the Trump administration.
Thanks a lot. All right. I'm gonna say something and you repeat with, we got to fight back. Got it? Yeah. Racism means? One more time. Racism means? ICE raids mean? Deportations mean? We got to fight back? Yes, that's the energy we need. Next up, I wanna call on my sister in struggle, Diana from the DSA. Give it up. New Yorkers, compañeros, siblings, neighbors. My name is Diana Moreno. I'm a proud member of New York City DSA, and I'm an immigrant. I was born in Ecuador, and my parents made the courageous and bold decision to leave everything behind in search for stability and opportunity. And they did so because they were faced with a system of capitalism, of austerity, of neoliberalism that pushed us out of the homeland, the only place that we ever knew, leaving all of our loved ones behind in search for something better. Little did I know, as an 11-year-old girl, that this is not a system that you can escape. but it's a system that you must transform. That is what my experience as an immigrant taught me. Because whenever I came to the United States, what we faced is exploitation. What my parents faced was abuse as workers. And what we're seeing now is just an uglier expression of that. It's an uglier expression of capitalism, which is fascism. But are we gonna take it? No! Hell no. Because what we saw yesterday in the streets of New York City is we saw neighbors fighting back.
That's right!
We saw neighbors saying, no more, not in my city. Because my neighbors, my street vendors, my deliveristas, the people who make this city run, their labor belongs to them. It belongs to us. The wealth that we create belongs to us. And so, compañeros, what I learned is that this system, the current system of capitalism that's based on fear, based on isolation, based on militarization of our street, based on death, can only be transformed by socialism and democracy. And that's exactly what New York City is willing to do. Because we are putting our bodies on the line to organize. Just 2 weeks ago, I was arrested in front of 26 Federal Plaza because I will not allow my neighbors to be taken. And what we need now is commitment. What we need now is for every single person to commit to be organized in a socialist organization, in their workplace, in their buildings, because we need each other more than ever. And that is what the fascists fear the most, because we only can meet isolation and fear with solidarity. And yesterday, my fellow New Yorkers showed what solidarity looks like. And all we need to do is keep showing up for each other, because we, in New York City, will not take ISIS fascist thugs. So I hope you join me, because I'm going to end in a little song. And you might know this one. You might know this one. Hey, I'm going to tell you fascist. Right? People in this world are getting organized. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. So join me. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. That's right. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. Thank you. That's right. Next up, I call on Fahad from Drum, a longtime committed fighter in the struggle for the people.
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose city?
Our streets!
Whose city?
Our streets!
Whose city?
Our streets!
These streets belong to us. These city belongs to us. Not to the fascists. ICE is the front cutting edge of the fascist onslaught. If we identify enemy number one on the streets, it's ICE. With no respect for any rules, no respect for humanity, we should understand them as the front line of the fascist onslaught. How do we resist fascism? We confront them on the street like the beautiful people did yesterday. Within seconds, people were confronting them that you will not take our neighbor, you will not take my friend. That is the first way we confront them. But the second thing is we know the fascists have no shame. They don't care about negative publicity. They can't be embarrassed. So we have to hit them where it hurts. All the economic power support that they have, we have to make them pay. The billionaires that are supporting the fascist onslaught, we have to make them pay. The politicians that are promoting this onslaught, we have to make them pay. The politicians that remain quiet and just want us to continue to keep going, keep our heads down, we have to make them pay. In our streets, in our apartment buildings, in our workplaces, in our neighborhoods, at the ballot box, wherever we consume, wherever we buy, every place we have to figure out where does their power come from and where their weaknesses are, and we have to hurt them. And that requires us to get organized. If you can join an organization, do so. If you don't want to join an organization, form a group of people, form a collective that covers your neighborhood, that covers your apartment building, that covers your workplace. Fascism, as Diana just said, it thrives on isolation. It thrives on alienation. One of the main ways we defeat fascism is to show the world that we want to build, of people that come together, people that support each other, people that take care of each other. Whose city? Whose city? Whose streets? Whose streets? Thank you.
Are you committed to building organization? Are you committed to building our movement? Are you committed to building this new future together? That's right. Next up, I want to call up Roger from the December 12th movement, who's been building our movement for many decades. Give it up for Roger.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Ice off of New York streets. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Ice off of New York streets. 38